Before we begin this review, I want to do some housekeeping. This series will not cover the Alien vs. Predator films, as I have already previously dedicated episodes to those in my Alien review series last year. I will lightly cover some of it later on in my Predator 2 review, but for now, let's get into Predator. Predator follows a covert military team led by Dutch, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, that has to go into a jungle to find a politician, but they end up finding more than they bargained for when the hunters become the hunted. It starts out very interestingly with a shot of the Predator ship dropping off a mysterious package on Earth. It's probably one of my favorite images from the film. The music by Alan Silvestri adds to the cat and mouse action horror genre of the film. The music selection is also really good. Carl Weathers and Arnold Schwarzenegger are great together, especially in the arm wrestling sequence.
You son of a bitch! What's the matter? The CIA got you pushing too many pencils? Huh? Had enough?
Make it easy on yourself, Dutch.
Okay. You never did know when to quit, huh?
Damn good to see you, Dutch.
Future Kiss Kiss Bang Bang and Iron Man 3 director is in the film, who would later go on to direct the newest entry, The Predator, in 2018. As a kid, I viewed this as the alien version of Kraven the Hunter from the Spider-Man comics, always having a thrill in the hunt and always being fair with rules, only that the Predator is a violent alien that strips your skin off and takes your spine and skull as trophies. You know, good old sportsmanship. At the time, the Predator Heat Vision was an achievement. It is still impressive to this day, even with future installments perfecting the craft. The one-liners are fun, like,
Stick around.
You're hit. You're bleeding, man.
I ain't got time to bleed.
Oh. Okay.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
and of course, the granddaddy of them all,
Ugly motherfucker.
the way they did the visual effects for Predator's invisibility cloak is another revolution for filmmaking. One of the most outstanding things about this film is the effects and makeup work done by Stan Winston in the iconic Predator costume. However, some of the effects don't quite hold up after 31 years. The characters in this are one-dimensional, but I think there is a purpose for it, because it is a simple survive the night story and we don't need complex characters for that kind of story to be engaging. Rather, the film utilizes the action film archetypes and makes a horror film around it. The usage of editing, the flow of it all, the atmosphere and tension surrounding the characters helps to establish why the film is so fondly remembered. Plus also explosions and one-liners, right? Some of the shots in this film are a bit grainy, and that's because of its low-budget status, but that is rare in this film. The entire third act of this film is great from start to finish. The cat and mouse game of traps that also has an explosive ending makes for a fun film to watch every single time. It certainly did jumpstart a whole new revolution for films, and little did we know how big The Predator would get after its first launch. This film gets a B.